What's up, y'all? It's your boy Steph, back with another reaction. This time we have Stephen D. A cute girl took me to her house, but something strange happened. Uploaded January 17th, 2019. What it sounds like to me is that he's gonna be at a bar or at a club. Hell, he might be at the movies or some public place like that, and a cute girl's gonna come up to him and take her to a house, meaning that he's probably thinking with the wrong head, and that is gonna get him fucked up or almost fucked up. So that's what I'm assuming, but let's dive into it. Down in the description will be a link to Stephen D's channel along with the link to this original video so you guys could go see it for yourselves without my commentary. Without further ado, let's get into it. What was she planning to do with me? Sounds good.
Kevin had just turned 21, so he and his friend decided to go to a bar one night and was approached by a cute girl named Candace. He didn't know she was just trying to get free drinks by flirting, so he told her that they didn't have much money. However, Candace was the one who offered, and she kept buying more and more. Kevin started getting confused as to who she liked more between him and David and why she was being so generous. A little later, they both carried David out the bar. She kept telling him to go home with her, but he was so out of it he could barely answer. Kevin told her that he couldn't let him go anywhere as he didn't want David to wake up in a random house without a car and not remembering what happened. Candace kept pushing it, saying that she would take care of him, but Kevin told her that the only way David was going anywhere was if he tagged along. Immediately, she started flirting with Kevin and offered to get his friend a taxi and said they could drive to her place alone. At this point, Kevin had a few drinks and was pretty buzzed, so he agreed. They got David a taxi to go home, and the two walked to Candace's car. Everything was happening so quickly, and he started feeling uneasy. They got in the car, and she drove the street when she asked if he wanted to stop at the store and get some more to drink.
No.
Kevin wanted to be able to carry himself throughout the rest of the night, so he declined. He did find Candace attractive, and he didn't want to seem lame, so he told her to get a pint with some apple juice to chase it. She went in the store and came out with a lot more than just a pint. Kevin assumed that she wanted to drink as well, but throughout the car ride, Candace kept telling him to drink more and more. He somehow managed to drink all the juice, so he pretended to drink the bottle by spitting the liquor in the apple juice container. He then tossed the apple juice out the window before she could see it and just drank a little more from the remaining bottle. Kevin was able to make her believe he was actually drunk, but in reality, he was simply buzzed. They drove up to her house and he pretended to trip and stumble, so she helped him walk inside. The front door was unlocked, but she made sure it was locked when they got in. Kevin thought that was strange, but he didn't think too much of it, so he told her that he had to use the bathroom. He walked inside and looked at himself in the mirror. He just felt strange. There was definitely something off. He turned on the sink to make noise and made himself puke up the liquor he drank. Kevin flushed and went to the sink and started drinking the tap water to sober up. He just didn't want to be drunk, but still wanted to hook up with Candace. Kevin turned the sink off when he suddenly heard her talking to someone outside. He's drunk as hell. He could barely stand up. You do it. Who was she talking to? And do what? Kevin walked out the bathroom, and the moment he stepped into the living room, he saw Candace walking into another room. That strange, very bright red hair. He didn't see her face or anything. Hey, where you going? She walked back into the dark living room and up to Kevin and said, "Let's go in my room."
No.
He looked at her bright red hair and into her eyes. They were different. Her face was different. It was another girl with the same hair. And that's when Kevin realized it was another girl with the same wig on. It was a wig the entire time. Kevin's heart felt like it stopped, but he tried to look like he had no idea it was a different girl. Kevin kind of smiled and told her that he just needed to use the bathroom one more time and told her he was sorry he was so drunk. She said, "It's fine, just hurry up in there." Kevin went into the bathroom and locked the door. He heard her whispering something to someone again, this time thinking that he heard a male voice whisper back. Something sketchy was going on and he had to get out of the house. Kevin opened the bathroom window and jumped straight out of it and ran faster than he ever had in his life. Now looking back, he kept running down the main road until he saw CVS and stood straight at the front of the store in front of the camera. Kevin then called a taxi and went home. He tried thinking about what happened that night. She kept buying him and his friend drinks and even paid for David's friend's taxi cab. And most of all, why did she wear a wig that she gave to another girl to wear? Who was she talking to? And what was in that room that they tried to lure him into?
That next day, Kevin went back to the house with a couple friends. No one was there, no cars were there. He ended up finding out that it was a summer rental. Whoever those people were in that house broke into it for the night and never came back. Ooh. They wanted to get y'all. Y'all was gonna get robbed and possibly murdered. Can't be out here thinking with the wrong head, bruh. I know that piece of ass and that cute face look tempting, but nah. This is almost like reverse psychology if you think about it. These dudes be out here going up to girls trying to get them all drunk and whatnot. But those dudes, they're foul as fuck. They just be trying to get the girl or women drunk enough just to rape them and all that. She was trying to get you drunk enough, you and your friend drunk enough, so she can rob y'all or get y'all robbed. Had you went into that room, I can almost guarantee you wouldn't have came back out. And if you would have came back out, you wouldn't have been walking. You probably would have been stumbling. If that, you probably would have been crawling. It sounds like a trap. I'm pretty sure there was a man in that apartment that was going to do something, and those two girls were just the decoys to get you to come into the room to make you think you finna get some ass. In reality, you were about to get your ass fucked up. Note to self, fellas, if a random bad female comes up to you in a bar or club or anything, and I was right about that, they were at a bar, and keeps buying you and your friend drinks, or just you, there's probably no positive intentions behind this, especially when she kept pushing. Had your friend went to her house, he wouldn't have came back out. Like I said, if he would have came back out, he would have been severely hurt, beaten, and robbed. Because he could barely stand up. Y'all literally had to walk him out. Yeah, he would have been easy prey. He probably wouldn't have even went into the bathroom to clean himself up and throw up, everything he had drunk. He just would have went right into the room because he was just so drunk he want to lay down, and he probably thought he was finna get some, and bam, that's your ass. But I'm glad you were smart enough to get up out of the situation. But again, note to self, fellas, think with the right head, not the wrong head. That is it for this video, y'all. If you like my reaction, like the video, comment on the video, and share the video. And if you really liked it, subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out a lot. And tap that bell icon so you will be notified every time I drop new content, which I do on a weekly basis. That is all I got for y'all this time around. The boy Steph is out.